It's already clicked. Chalo, let us start it now then. It's cleared here. Yes. We are live, students. We are live. We are live, students. We are live. चलो कैंसिल करो इसको. So the screen is in front of you, fully loaded. ठीक है. Please participate in this poll. It's really important. I've launched the poll. Participate करो, जल्दी करो. जल्दी करो, participate, okay? We don't have a lot of time. Yes. Captain America says start the class. स्क्रीन जरूरी है और ऑडिबिलिटी इश्यूज नहीं होना चाहिए, बाकी सब इट इज फाइन, इट विल वर्क. बस ऑडिबिलिटी इश्यूज नहीं होना चाहिए. ओके, समझ में आ गया क्या? आई होप यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द थिंग्स प्रॉपर्ली. I think you are able to understand things properly. Okay. Yes. Audibility is also clear. एंड करो पोल को. चलो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखिए स्टूडेंट्स, फास्ट विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम. वॉच आउट द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. इट्स ऑन योर स्क्रीन. इट्स अ प्री टेस्ट बेस्ड ऑन प्रीवियस क्लासेस. चलो फर्स्ट का आंसर क्या होगा? एनीबॉडी कैन टेल? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? व्हाट कैन बी द आंसर ऑफ फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन? फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन का क्या आंसर हो सकता है? आई एम गिविंग यू 1 minute फॉर दिस. आंसर मी. Suppose protons are kept in an external electric field. So जैसे कि suppose करो, suppose like this. Suppose you are having the protons, that is plus q charge, and these are kept in an external electric field. And suppose electric field is from here to here, that is from plus positive source charge line to say negative source charge line. So this is basically a uniform electric field. Here it is said कि protons are kept, but I am writing here just proton. That is a single kind of proton here. Today the class can be teacher centered, okay? Because it's a numerical session. So what we will see here is this. ये जो proton है, what is going to happen? Since the field is from positive source line, we'll say it will move in the same direction of the electric field line. So answer can be same as, it can be positive. What do you say? Answer क्या है? Same as. Let me check. Jency says same as. Very good, Jency and other students. Okay. Answer क्या आएगा इधर? Answer आएगा it is same as. चलो next question देखें. The potential difference is measured by means of an instrument called what? Current है, सॉरी बताओ, एमीमीटर होगा या वोल्टमीटर होगा? बट क्या मेजर करना है? मेजर वी नीड टू डू इज दिस पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस मेजर करना है तो एमीमीटर से होगा या वोल्टमीटर से होगा? एमीमीटर से या वोल्टमीटर से? व्हाट डू यू से? The potential difference is measured by the means of an instrument called what? Ammeter or voltmeter? Ammeter or voltmeter? क्या होगा? Yes, what do you say? It will be, it is voltmeter, students. याद रखना. So there are two kinds of instruments till now. Okay, you have studied this thing. कितने kinds of instruments are there? there are two kinds of instrument basically. Remember this always. So one is known as ammeter. If you have heard or studied about ammeter thing, this ammeter basically measures the or detect क्या detect के लिए तो galvanometer है, but ammeter क्या करता है? Ammeter basically measures the current value. Okay, ammeter जो है वो current measure करता है. Voltmeter, what the voltmeter does? Voltmeter basically measures the voltage, or you can also say since voltage is the same thing kind of the potential difference, so it measures the potential difference across. तो इसलिए हम कहेंगे इसका आंसर होगा वोल्टमीटर स्टूडेंट्स. ठीक है, चलो थर्ड क्वेश्चन देखो. अब इसका आंसर बताओ. यस्टरडे वी हैव डिराइव्ड दिस थिंग. व्हाट डू यू थिंक, व्हाट इज द आंसर? कल डिराइव किया था ना. सो टेल व्हाट इज द आंसर फास्ट. आई वांट द आंसर्स वेरी मच फास्ट हियर. ओके, तो यस्टरडे यू हैव सीन दिस थिंग कि रेजिस्टेंस is equals to resistivity length upon area. This is the length of the conductor, A is the area of the cross section, and rho, if you see, rho is the resistivity. क्या होता है ये? Resistivity होता है. Also we have seen resistivity is basically a constant kind of thing, and it deals with resistance, and it gives the sense of what? It gives a sense of resistance, that is creating a restriction in the path of the charges moving through a particular wire. So many students are giving me the answer here. Very good, Jinsi. So we'll say here resistivity will come out to be opposite to free flow of charges, that is conductivity. So here we'll say this will be not resistance, but this will be properly, we can say, since conductivity is also given by a notation sigma conductivity, this will be resistivity. Okay, चलो fourth देखें अब. Resistivity of a copper is greater than that of the wood. मतलब, can you answer this thing? Impana says false. चलो, let us think on this question properly because it contains some little bit of the concept. If you see this question, key, what does it say actually? If you see again, they're talking about the copper and wood. So the question is this: key, suppose you have a copper, you're having a length of a wire which is made up of copper. So I'm writing here it's Cu, and then you have a length of a piece of a wood. Okay, if you pass a current through this wire, it's, you know, the copper is a very much good conductor of current or electricity, and wood, you know, it's a bad conductor. So it will not allow the charges to pass or electrons to pass through it. It means opposite flow of current, but it will happen. And this is a like pure insulator. This you know already. This is like what? This is pure. क्या है? This is pure insulator. Okay. देखो अगर audibility issues है तो tell me. But it is not. Today I am a little bit, you know, not too fast here because some students were saying please don't be a lot fast here. Okay. So insulator है मतलब, insulator means insulation. If you go into the depths of the meaning of this word, this is insulation. Insulation means kind of resistance, a lot of resistance. मतलब this is having the very much high level of resistance than this quantity. ठीक है? So resistivity will be more for this because you can see also the formula. Resistance is equals to resistivity length by area. Although the formula was not like this, the formula was like this: ki resistance is proportional to length upon area. But to remove this constant of proportionality sign and to put here equal to sign, what we do is this: we put here resistivity length by area. But whatever, this are proportional, so we can put like this: resistance proportional to resistivity, but it remains about constant. Remember this thing also. But for answering, we can use this. So we'll say copper का resistivity is greater than that of wood. It's very much false. ठीक है? It's not true thing. You can just understand with your mind. अबे resistivity बोल रहा है. What she is saying? Jency, what you are saying? Resistivity of copper is not greater. You are saying true. Is it true? I need to check it out then. Let me check it out. Okay, hold on. So keep this question on hold. Let us check on this. Okay. So some students are saying true, some are saying false. We'll check this question. Let us make this question as a star point. We'll come back to it again. Okay. Now let us proceed for the next question. Next question says कि number of free electrons are more in case of what? Conductors या insulator? Free electrons कहाँ होते हैं ज़्यादा? Answer me, anybody. What do you think? Where will be the free electrons more here? कहाँ पे होगा? Free electrons will be more where? Conductors में, insulators में? Free electrons will be more where, student? कंडक्टर में होगा या इंसुलेटर में होगा? वेयर यू से? बताओ. टेल. नो, आई शुड नॉट टेल हाउ इट विल वर्क. टेल स्टूडेंट्स फास्ट. वेयर द फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, आई वांट मोर आंसर्स. वेयर द फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स विल बी मोर, कंडक्टर्स में होगा या इंसुलेटर्स में होगा? टेल. Nobody is answering. What is this? How this will work then? Somebody have to answer, no, in the class. Otherwise, you are the students. Today we have good amount of students, but still you are not answering. What's the use then, na? What's the use then? Chalo. So very simple. Answer is very simple. The number of free electrons are more in case of conductors, because we know कि conductor होता है. Suppose you take a piece of conductor like this. This is a very smooth drawing I'm drawing here. Suppose this is some piece of conductor. My phone. Okay, students. So this is piece of conductor here, and you must know this thing that. Okay, who are the students who have new joined? Very good. So three students have answered conductors, conductor. We know this thing, but we need a proper explanation for other students. Suppose there are a lot of number of, what happens in the piece of conductor basically? There are a lot of number of electrons. There are a lot of number of electrons which are randomly moving here and there. There are a lot of number of electrons which are randomly moving here and there. Okay? And this is a piece of conductor. So this definition suits perfectly with what? Perfectly with this fifth. Okay. Now let us come back to the fourth number question, which we have just read maybe. The fourth question, if you see here, we'll just put, we'll analyze by this formula, rho L by A. Okay. This is the formula via which we'll analyze. ठीक है ना? चलो ठीक. Now let us see the sixth question. Answer me, anybody. What do you think sixth answer क्या होगा? Energy is dash or dash what? Absorbed or dissipated by a resistor when current passes through it. What do you say? क्या आंसर हो सकता है? Suppose this is a circuit in front of you. I'm drawing. Okay. This is a circuit. And this is plus terminal. This is negative terminal here. And suppose I connect a resistor like this. So the current passes through this like this. है ना? So matlab what gonna happen? We know this thing. The problems which are asked are like this: ki find the heat generated in the resistor when the current passes through this. Heat generated का मतलब क्या होता है? The energy gets, how can, if heat is generating matlab what? Energy has converted itself into some form or the other, है ना? So we'll say basically it's this thing की energy is dissipated in this. Energy का क्या हुआ? Energy का dissipation हुआ, okay? If you say this thing, it's not absorbed, it's dissipated. चलो सेवंथ क्वेश्चन देखो. Resistivity of substance depends upon what? Materials or dimensions? ये तो आंसर, it's a very easy, you must answer it fast. What do you think? सेवंथ क्वेश्चन का क्या आंसर होगा? What do you think? What is the answer of seventh question? Very easy. It is dependent upon. Nobody is answering here. Agency and all. Material. Materialistic. It's intrinsic property. Very good, Manhattan. Manthan. Very good. Okay. So now, students, we have completed all the questions here. You can see on your screen. सभी questions जो हैं, वो we have already completed all these questions. 3 भी कर लिया, 4 भी कर लिया, 5 भी कर लिया, 6 भी कर लिया, 7 भी कर लिया, है ना? So now let us dive to the second number of list of the questions. This is pre-reading exercises from Avanti module. I think Avanti module I provided you. If I haven't provided you the Avanti module of electric current, then you can text me on this number. This number is I've given you so many times. You can text on this number if Avanti module is not provided to you. ठीक है ना? Avanti module अगर नहीं मिला है, तो reply in this. ठीक है? So first question here from the pre-reading exercises. तो बताओ क्या आंसर होगा? A proton beam is going from east to west. Is there an electric current? If yes, what is the direction? Very simple question, but conceptual clarity must be there. So if we make the solution of this question, hold on. Let us erase this. So it says, suppose you're having the directions graph given to you. You're having what? You're having a directions graph given to you: north, south, west, east. And suppose the current is flowing where? As equation में देखिए, the current is flowing from east to west. Suppose the current is flowing from east to west. ठीक है? This is where the current is flowing. So now they say that they say the proton beam is going from east to west. Yeah. So proton beam is, this is a proton beam. Something proton positive charges ka beam is going from east direction to the west direction. So they are asking whether the current will be constituted in this. If the current is constituted in this, what will be the direction of the current? This is the question from all of you. Yes, Captain America says here, yes, electric field will be there, so current will be generated here. Okay, that we'll analyze, not now. Okay. So what do you say, students? What is the answer? Okay, let me tell you this. देखो, very simple है. If you see a circuit, let us go to the next slide. Suppose you are having some circuit like this. This is positive potential of the battery. देखो, ये positive potential of the battery है. This is negative potential of the battery. ठीक है? And suppose you are having a bulb here like this. And suppose also let us insert in a resistor circuit element which is resistor in this. Okay. Now when I switch on the circuit, it's already switched on, by the way. The current will flow, and due to the current flow, the current goes like this. Okay. And when it will pass through this bulb also, the bulb will glow. Bulb will show the glowness. Okay. if you just watch out the directions, this direction is north direction, this direction is south direction, this direction is west direction, this direction is east direction. Abhi they say in the question कि proton beam is going from a particular direction. Now if you analyze in this question, this is a current value. Current is going from east to west, and you know this thing कि electrons in the wire are always opposite to the flow of electrons. So electrons must be going from west to east. If we analyze this circuit properly, see, I'm going very basic, okay? We know current goes, if the current goes in this direction, electrons will be going in this direction. If electron is going in this direction, since we know the opposite charges are attracting each other, so proton must be going in this direction. That is in the direction of the current. So by using all these concepts, we can say like this, if proton beam is going from east to west direction, it means the current must be heading towards the same direction, that is east to west. So this is the answer, okay? So we'll say here, yes, current will generate, and let me take the different colors. It looks good. And in what direction? Direction will be same, that is from east direction. It will go from east direction to what direction? It will go from east direction to west direction. Okay. Chalo, very good students. All of you who already knew the answer, but some may be having the problem in this. Let us go for the next class. Next question. Second question, students, in front of you. A current of 6 ampere is same as what? A, B, C, D. So you have 4 options here. You can answer any of these options. चलो बताओ क्या होगा. First of all, for this, you must know some few points that I will tell after you answer. Answer means the chat box. What do you think इसका क्या answer होगा? Okay. So I'm waiting for 1 minute. It is very easy question, but I want 18 students answer. I want 18 answers here. I'm just waiting for your answers. The time starts now. 18 answers I want. A, B, C, or D. Okay, I think you are not able to answer this. है ना? So no issue, students. Don't worry in between if you find some technical issue here. Okay, don't worry in that. Okay. So अभी इसको देखते हैं. If you see the definition of current, if you see properly the definition of current, so what does the definition of current says? Definition of current says like this. Hold on. Current is what? Current is charge upon time, like this. Current is what? Current is charge upon time. If you see the options, 4 options, if you see fast, this is joule upon second. Joule upon second का मतलब होता है energy upon second. If you see इसका unit अगर देखो, this will be watt. Watt मतलब power upon second. None का मतलब nothing. This is the answer actually. Coulomb per second. क्योंकि करंट का फॉर्मूला होता है चार्ज, जिसका यूनिट होता है कॉलम, टाइम का यूनिट होता है सेकंड. सो विल से बी इज द आंसर. ठीक है, बी क्या आएगा? आंसर आएगा इसमें, बी आंसर आएगा. थर्ड क्वेश्चन. These are the number of electrons passing across a section of a conductor of 1 minute and 20 seconds. The current flowing is So if you see the number of electrons, these are the number of electrons कितने हैं? 5 into 10 to the power 6 are the number of electrons. 5 into 10 to the power 6 are what? The number of electrons, okay? And total time, if you see, these many number of electrons are passing in 1 minute and 20 seconds. So 1 मिनट कितना होता है? 60 seconds के बराबर प्लस 20 सेकेंड ये कितना का होता है? इट इज इक्वल्स टू 80 seconds के बराबर. So these are the number of seconds which are taken by these many number of electrons to pass through the section of conductor. Current flowing, they're asking us from us. They're asking from us. Okay, you already know this thing, that current passing is actually equals to how much? Current passing जो होता है, it is actually equal to number of charges which are here given as 5 into 10 to the power 16 upon total second time taken, that is 80 seconds. ठीक है? These are what? 80 seconds. So when you will solve this, this will go 10 by 15. This is it. One more, it will go 10, 14. So it will come out to be 50 by 8 into 10, 14. But these are the number of charges. We need the total charge. This is the number of electrons. So one electron, we know it is 1.6 10 minus 19 coulomb. Just multiply with this. When you will multiply with this, you get something as, yeah. So your net answer will be, just remember this answer. This will come out to be, on solving it, you will get the answer as approximately as, because देखो denominator में भी 80 है, 8 है. So this will give you the answer as 0.1 milliampere. Remember this, okay? When you will solve this, you will be able to find out this answer. That answers comes at 0.1 milliampere. चलो अब इस क्वेश्चन पे चलते हैं. Fourth question. What is the fourth question is asking from you? Fourth question क्या पूछता है? Fourth question says, how many coulomb of charge flows through a circuit carrying 5 ampere current in 5 minutes? Again, I'm repeating it. How many coulomb of charge flows through a circuit carrying 5 ampere in 5 minutes? 5 ampere current 5 minutes में हो तो ऐसा कितना coulomb of charge must flow through the circuit? If you see this, we already have seen these things many times. Again, same and same things are repeated again. We know the current passing is equals to total charge which is crossing the cross-section area in a particular time instant. If you see this question again, okay, this shows 5 ampere in 5 minutes. तो मतलब current is now given to you in 5 minutes का मतलब क्या है? 5 minutes मतलब 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 5 minutes मतलब these many seconds, because we know the unit is what? In coulomb per second, okay? So this is coulomb already, this will be second, must be seconds. So when you will cross multiply, you will get the value as this. So total charge passing will be what? Total charge passing will be 25 into 60. That is equals to what? 25 into 60 कितना होता है? This comes out to be कितना होगा बताओ? It's coming as 1500 columns. Very easy, okay? So these comes out to be 1500 columns. So yes, one of the student have already texted it. 300 column? No, students, your answer is wrong. 300 column थोड़ी होगा. It's 150. Just multiply करो देखो पता लगेगा. It's 1500. समझ में आया? This is so you must mathematics पे ध्यान दो. Okay, just have focus on your mathematics skills. So we'll say total charge which is crossing is 1500 column. Okay, 1500 column. The current in solids is due to what? Now, this is the second question. The current in solid is due to what? What do you think? क्या आंसर होगा? चलो, let us analyze this thing also. Okay. So suppose we have a material that is solid material. If we zoom our attention on a piece of a solid material like this is a zooming button. So what you will see here is this. It contains, this is a surface of that surface layer of that metal is a solid. It contains atoms which are very compactly arranged. We know this thing. What happens if we go into the research of this? It contains the atoms which are very compactly arranged. Also, if you take a more zoom, like it's 100, then it's 200. Suppose it's just for fun. Okay. Now what you will see is this: each atom we know contains a nucleus, an extra nuclear part, in which the electrons are doing revolution. So if the atoms are very compactly arranged, electrons will also feel the repulsion from the nearby atoms. So basically, in this question, they say they're asking us, कि current कैसे होता है? Current will be 100% students. Current will be 100% only due to electrons, क्योंकि वही तो होता है. Solids में, metals में, electrons are only moving. No. So the answer is electron, student. Okay. चलो, very good. Very nice. Very nice, students. Very nice. Very good, captain. चलो next move करें. So this is your first question of the level 1. So you have arrived the level 1. इस question को solve करो. ठीक है? I'm drawing in front of you the hydrogen discharge tube. Just be focused here. So we say here, suppose you are having a hydrogen. What you are having? You are having a hydrogen discharge tube. Something hydrogen discharge tube. Okay. A number of protons drifting across a cross section. Suppose this is a particular cross section here. If I mark, and the number of protons which are drifting across this cross section per second. So protons per second which are drifting across this is given as 1.0 into 10 raised to power 18. Well, the number of electrons which are drifting in the opposite direction are same. Achha, no, these are not same. They say that suppose these are the number of protons which are drifting across the cross section in this direction. Suppose this is the direction, and we already know this thing. If this is the direction of the protons, the current will be also passing in the same direction like this, students. We all know this, है ना? And electrons must be moving in the opposite direction. But they say that this time both the layers of the protons and the electrons which are passing through this cross section area are not same. They say here like this key. Here the electrons which are passing is given by 2.7 into 10 raised to power 18 per second. So you can see there's a little bit of difference, like difference of say 1.7 between the number of protons crossing that same cross section area and the electrons crossing it. Okay. So now it's asked from us to find the current flowing in the tube. Current flowing in the tube, they're asking. Current kitna hoga? Dekho, it is again very easy question. So anybody has given the answer? Let me see who has given the answer. So Manthan has given the answer. Very good, Manthan. I think your answer is right. Manthan, I think your answer is right here. Okay. Yeah. But still we'll check it out. Dekho, let us make the solution of this. If you see number of protons drifting, कितना दिया हुआ है यहाँ पे number of protons which are drifting is given as 1.0 into कितना बोला है 1.0 into 10 raised to power 18. These are the numbers. These are not the charges. Remember this. ऐसा नहीं है कि these are the charges given. These are the number of the charges given. If you need to find the total charge, you have to multiply with the charge about on one charge. Okay, so I hope it's clear. Let us, so we must, understand the things properly. No need to hurry. So then it says the number of electrons drifting through the same cross section area, number of electrons which are drifting through the same cross section area, ये कितना है? It is given as 2.7 into 10 to the power 18. ठीक है? So if we need to find the total charge, अगर हमें total charge ढूंढना है, if we need to find the total charge, this will come out to be what? So Gyan says the answer is 0.272. We'll see whether Gyan is right or whether Manthan is right. So today let us have a competition, okay? Whether the Gyan is right or the Manthan is right, that we'll see now, okay? So we see this I can denote with the symbol N subscript P, that is the number of protons drifting. This I can denote with the symbol Ne, that is the number of electrons which are drifting. So if we see the total charge here will be number of protons into the charge on one proton, that is equals to 1.6 into 10 minus 19 coulomb, plus, because these are also the charges which are passing through the, suppose I will make a structure of this wire. If you notice, if you keep your attention on the structure of this wire, you can easily say this, that this is the cross section area. Isme protons are also passing, isme electrons are also passing. So we'll take this both combined charges here. So I will say plus, I will multiply with the number of electrons which are crossing into 1.6 into 10 minus 19 coulomb. So if you'll sum these, you'll get the net charge as what? Net charge which you're getting here is, students, 3.7. NP ka value put karo. It is just 1 into something, same value. So this comes out to be 3.7 into 1.6 into 10 minus 1 ampere. This gives you the total value 0.592 ampere. This is the current passing. This is what? This is the current passing. So current passing or flowing through the tube is 0.592 ampere. समझ में आ गया? Current passing is 0.592 ampere. चलो next चलो. Next चलते हैं, okay? So Manthan, your answer is right. I think you won. So one last question of today's class. So last question is this. Chalo, let us launch a kind of championship for this question. So answer me. I'm giving you 1 to 1 say like it's 130 minutes. Like it's like you guys are 90 seconds to 60 seconds. Your time starts now. Solve this question. Anybody answer me in the chat box. This is the last question, so all must participate. This is the last question of today's class. So at least you all must participate. Okay. Okay, I will little bit elaborate this question. I'll not give the solution proper now, but I will elaborate. I will wait for your answers, then I will give you the solution. So it's like this. Suppose you are having a piece of wire. Piece of wire, matlab, it's not that piece, it's a part of the wire. And a current which is passing through this piece of wire is basically 2 ampere current. Mano, this is the amount of current which is passing through this piece of wire. And its cross-sectional area, if you see, cross-sectional area अगर आप देखोगे इसका, it is 1.0 millimeter square. ठीक है? मतलब कितना है? This is 10 minus 3 का square. This is 10 minus 6. And in each cubic meter of the wire contains this many number of electrons. मतलब these are the number of electrons. So total charge कितना होगा? Number of electrons which are given into 1.6 10 minus 19 coulomb. This will be the number of charges. चलो पूछा क्या? Drift velocity. अभी ढूंढो. I'm giving you one more minute. I have elaborated the question. Somewhat I have also put the number of charge so you can find the current, and I just want to drift speed here. Which formula you will use? In the previous sessions, I provided you a number of the formula list in a chart, in a well sophisticated systematic chart. So what you will say? कितना आंसर होगा इसका? Answer it, students. Like this it will not work. You have to answer. You have to write the current equation. I told you NVIDIA card, graphic card. This is the way to remember that current formula in the format of the drift speed or velocity. Write that formula and then only you will get the answer. Solve it, students. It will not work. Solve it fast. Anybody answer me? Among all you students, anybody answer me? Okay, I am solving this for you. I think you people maybe not be able to answer this question. Forget the formula or what? Okay, I will answer. Don't worry for this. If you go back here, you already know this thing that current is given as number of charges per unit volume. This is there are two formulas. Total number of charges crossing a cross section area upon time taken. Okay. Or there is one more formula which we have seen in the previous classes. It is number of charges per unit volume, electronic charge, that is 1.610 minus 19 column पॉजिटिव में, एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन इनटू ड्रिफ्ट स्पीड. अभी इस क्वेश्चन में दे आर आस्किंग अस व्हाट स्टूडेंट्स, ये तो हमसे यही पूछ रहे हैं ना, दे आर आस्किंग अस द ड्रिफ्ट स्पीड. तो ये विल फाइंड दिस आउट. सो विल से हियर drift velocity or drift speed comes out to be current upon number of charges per unit volume, electron and area. So this, if I put in a box like this, I got my answer very easily. Okay. So now the thing which is remaining is just to put the values. So this was the demand of the question. And if you put the values, current kya hai? Current you need to find here. It's given. Current is already given 2 ampere. So current is already given to you 2 ampere upon, I'm just putting in the synchronized manner. And N is what? N is the number of electrons charges per unit volume. This is equals to this. E value is 1.610 minus 19 column and 1 millimeter square. Okay, area. So when we'll, when you'll expand all these things in the SI units, meter mein, so ultimately you'll get the answer as equals to 3.6. Nobody has given the answer in the chat box for this question. 10 minus 5 meter per second. You can also write this drift velocity or magnitude of the drift velocity, that is drift speed, equals to 0.036 millimeter second inverse. So this is your answer, students. Okay. So next chile. So students, I already told you that was the last question. So this question is a homework for you. Little bit I will tell you about this question. It says same as the previous one. You need to calculate the drift speed of the electrons when 1 ampere current exists in a copper wire of cross section this much. The number of free electrons are this much. Okay. 3 minutes are remaining, so I'm launching a poll for you. Side by side I will explain in this question to do as a homework. Okay. So इस क्वेश्चन में आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? Please, rest of the students, please participate in the poll, please. So today's session was as per the demand, very smooth, not too hurry. So देखो बस I will tell you the hint. Hint is this. You will use this formulas. Current density you already know, it is current upon area also, but you will use the basic one, that is NE into drift speed. ठीक है? Now drift speed, इसमें से you will denote it as current density upon NE. Bas, very simple. And then use this and put the values, what are the values given to you in the question, and then you'll be easily able to find the answer. Okay? I hope it's clear. Side by, have you participated in the poll? Yeah, please participate. Last 1 minute is remaining. So thank you so much, my dear students, for coming in the class. Any problem you are facing, you have to reply me. So many times I've provided here the WhatsApp number. Still I will provide for your convenience. So it's 8619999. I mean 1999 7387. It's 61999 7387. You can WhatsApp for any doubts and query. Okay. So I hope this is clear. Now it's time to end the poll, dear students. I hope all of you have participated here in the poll. Yes. At 55, I'll end it. Okay, I'm ending the poll. So students, I've ended the poll. Thank you so much for your participation. Sir, last slide, please. Okay, Gagan says last slide. So I am launching for you the last slide. Have patience 1 minute. So last slide was, yeah, this is the last slide. So you can note it down, then I will end the class. Okay. Gagan, don't forget to reply me, ki, sir, I have noted it so that I can end the class. Bye everyone. Take care. Study well. Work hard. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay. And any doubts can text. Okay, Gyan, I'm ending the class. Time is up. Okay. Gyan, I'm ending the class. Time is up. Is it fine? Yes, very good. Bye, all the students. Take care. Study well and be happy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Trishna, bye. Swastik, Sneha, Chinchana, bye. Gyan, bye. Sagar, bye. Sneha, bye. Captain America, bye. Ajay, bye everyone. Okay. Bye, bye.